What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Sky Factory 2 beta. Today we're going to be making Tinker's Construct and making us an axe to cut down all these trees that we've been doing. We're also going to cover how to make a mob farm, and we also are going to cover how to make a cobblestone generator that you can get infinite cobblestone from. So let's go ahead and start with the Tinker's Construct. Basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get sticks. You're going to put your sticks here and here, and then you're going to put oak planks here and here, and you're going to make some blank patterns. Don't worry if you've got a couple of them here. You're going to need them later to make your tools. To start out, you're going to need to put your blank pattern there and your oak plank there, and you get a stencil table. And it also gives you materials in U Volume 2, which anything that I'm covering right now can be found in materials in U Volume 1. We'll worry about Volume 2 in a little while. You're going to take the crafting table, you're going to take another pattern, and you're going to make a tool station. Then you're going to take another blank pattern and a chest and make a pattern chest, because you're going to have lots of patterns that you need to go and make more things with. Like I said, any of this stuff can be covered in this this book right here. You're also going to need to make the part crafter, which I'm going to do in just a second, but anything like that, all of these little tables are needed to make your Tinker's Construct stuff. So let's go ahead and grab us one of our wood. Throw that here, that there. Any excess wood you have after this point, I would recommend throwing most of it into the furnace to get you some charcoal to make you some torches, which you guys can see I've used quite a bit of torches so far, because I like to have my stuff nice and lit, even though we don't have mobs spawning on us because we have a half slab floor. It's still good to light it up. It's nice to be able to see what the heck you're doing. Alright, so I'm gonna sit all of these over here. Let's see, let's put them on this. Let's put them here. Alright. I like to go left from right. So let's see, this tool station needs to be here. Part builder here. We're missing a table, aren't we? No. No, we've got all our tables. Stencil table needs to be... I'm going to put the pattern chest down here, because it doesn't really... You don't really need to access it. You can access it from this menu here. Once you're in your part builder, you can access that whole thing, the pattern chest. So we're going to put our blank patterns in here, and we're going to make our flint axe right now. So we're going to make a axe head, and we're also going to make a tool rod pattern. I'm going to bring those over to the part builder. Your tool rod can be made out of wood, but the axe cannot be made out of wood. It has to be made out of flint. If I put wood in there, it's not going to do anything. So we put our flint in there, and now we've got our wooden tool rod and our flint axe. You bring it over to the tool station, select the hatchet, put our tool rod there and our flint axe there, and now we have a flint axe. Now the new thing in Sky Factory 2 is that these axes will actually learn. They will actually level up with you, and you can use them. So we're gonna get all of our leaves like we normally do, and now we can also use our flint axe to cut down our tree a little bit faster. And because we have a tool to do it, we can use vein mining. So one shot, and that's all it is. So now you can cut your trees down in like probably a quarter of the time that it used to take you. And like I said, the more you use this axe, the more it'll level up. It'll get extra things from it. I did get one lapis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the axe back in here, put the lapis in there, and that's going to give us luck. And that's going to give us increased drop rates if you kill monsters, because the axe actually has decent damage. It has better damage than a wooden sword. It has about the same damage as a stone sword, but again, it levels up for you because it's Tinker's Construct. So I've already built our pathway out here. It's 25 spaces from the base, and this is where we're going to build our mob farm. You're going to need lots of wood, lots of planks, and torches. So let's go out here. We're going to build over here. Build us a nice little island to build on. I think we last time, let's see here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 on the other side. 4. Okay, now that's a base for our mob farm, and then I always go 1, 2 out more than that on each side. And that'll give us a little pathway to walk around, because you're going to make your mob farm to where you can reach the mobs from 360 degrees out. I like to be able to reach them and not have to worry about you know, being crammed in there. So I'm going to make a 2x2 around it. And we have lots of materials to do this with. We have all this wood that we've been saving up, and you don't really need anything more than wood. So that's a good thing. Now, one thing I do, and I don't know if you guys do, on my islands, I always put a crafting station on the island itself, because I don't like to go back and forth. So I'll put a crafting slab, the crafting station slab here, and that way I don't have to keep going back over and finding all the materials and bringing them back over here. You know, it's just a lot easier if you've got everything on hand. Let's make us some fences, because we're gonna need those. I'm gonna fence this entire island in. So let's do this really quick. Now the mob farm itself is only it's only 2 deep, and what did I say, 9 wide, so that's good. That'll help a lot. So there is the basis for the island. This should be, I'll fill all this in a minute. What you're basically going to do is make a dark room, and that room is going to spawn mobs, but because the way we're going to build it is that you can still attack the mobs while you're in the light, and you don't have to go into the room with them. You can stand outside, and it'll make it a lot easier. So here we go. Here, this is, we need some more slabs. More slabs. All right. And because we're building it out of half slabs again, no mobs will spawn on the outside of it. It'll only spawn on the inside of this 2x2 that we're going to build. Now the interior has to be 2x2. So the exterior is actually, the interior is going to be a 2 wide by however many 9 long, but the exterior is going to have to be longer than that. So actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this out a little bit, because I don't want 1 block all the way around. I want to have 2 blocks all the way around. So I'm going to build this out 1 more on each side. We have the material, so we can do it, and it's not going to be that hard. Just make sure when you're building these things you hold shift down, because if you don't, you're going to fall and it's going to suck. Suck really, really bad. Okay. Quite a nice little platform we've got here. It looks pretty decent. Again, with what I said, you're gonna build the actual you're gonna build this right here. It's actually gonna be planks. And actually, you know what would be better? Yeah, we could do it this way. Let's see if this will work. We should be able to do it like this. Instead of using the planks, we'll just mine out our... Again, be extremely careful when you're doing this. You know what? No, I don't want to do that way. I want to do it the other way. I want to be able to look up and see the mobs that I'm killing. I don't want to actually have to look at them on their level. So we are going to build this here, just like this. I'm going to go ahead and fence this in, because I do not feel comfortable walking around and not being fenced in, because I know that I'm clumsy and I eventually will fall off this thing. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to fence this whole thing in, and we're probably going to have more fencing. I don't think this is going to be enough. We'll get close, but it won't be enough. I said, we brought enough wood to do this. Well, we might just barely have almost enough. No, we need still more. Okay, so let's go over here and make some more. You'll use fencing for everything. At least I do, because I don't like falling off of stuff. Just remember that you do not want to leave your base unattended to. If you hit F7, which right now we're pretty well lit up, let me take these torches off. And if you hit F7, you can see that these blocks are not well lit, and so you're going to need to light them up better. This is why I have the torches here, but just in case you have to run back to your base, throw a torch in here, just in case, because it's not going to be pretty if you don't do that. Alright, and you remember what I said about the outside diameter having to be bigger? Actually, I messed this one up right here. This is not the actual mob farm. This is. That part that we were looking at is going to be a different spot. Okay, so it needs to come out to right here. Oh, wrong one. Okay. This is all the wider this mob farm is going to be. Now what you're going to do is plop these up here. I put one here, and then what you'll do is you'll only make a half slab. You'll take this half slab, put it there, cut this back down, and now how that's going to work is you're going to put a half slabs all the way around your mob farm. What this is going to do is it's going to lock this mob farm in place, and so all you're going to see is through here. You're just going to see through this half slab, and it's going to be completely dark in there. And I'll show you in just a second. Now that that's done, remove the torch, and then boom, it's dark. It's not too dark because we haven't put the roof on it yet, but these are top half slabs, so it won't be that bad. What we'll do now is we're going to jump up here. Oh, that's right, this is a half slab, so I need another half slab. We use just enough half slabs on that, but I'll make one more. And again, be really careful doing this, because if you don't, if you end up mining through, and you will fall, and then game over. Okay. All right. So now that we have, basically we have that half slab that we put earlier, and then I put 3 blocks high on top of that. And then what the best thing you can do is get your half slabs out again, and you're going to make a roof. And because this way, if you make this roof like this, mobs can't spawn on top of it because it's another half slab. So let's do that. Alright, let's make it a temporary crafting station, because I don't feel like jumping back down and doing this again. Later on you'll be able to get mobile crafting stations and things like that. But for right now we have to use this. Temporary. Let's do 2. I think that should finish it. Maybe not. Again, we're going to have to make some more. I'm glad we brought enough wood for this. Okay, so now that we're done, get our crafting station back out. Go back down here. Do not stand on top of this when you're mining it out, because again, it's a half slab, and then at the bottom it's the full slab. But watch this, when you take it out, it's going to take both of them out, not just one slab at a time. Remove that, and now you are good. And you can light this entire room up, this entire area. You can light it up. I built this a little off. It's not totally right. It needs actually one more that way, but I don't have the materials to do that just yet. Well, I might have the materials to do that, but we'll do that another time. It doesn't really matter. This has got a. I wasn't right in my measurements, so. But you get the idea of what's going on here. The actual idea is I just like having a little more room. But I'm weird like that, and I like it symmetrical. But what you have to do is, now that this area is lit up on the outside, the inside is completely red because it's dark. That's because you've made, as far as the game is concerned, a completely sealed dark room. So we're going to leave. You have to be on the other side of your island for your mobs to spawn. And at one point I had made a mob farm and I'd put it up a couple levels, and I didn't realize that it was nice to see from right here what's going on. So if you stand back over here, you can actually see mobs spawning over there. Now you see their legs. A quick tip is that you can still be shot by skeletons, and you can still cause creepers to blow up. But creepers will die with 2 swings of the axe. Just make sure you don't let them blow up and take out the building itself. Like I said, the more you use this axe, whether it be cutting trees down or killing monsters, it will level up and it will gain abilities. If you have to repair it, you just take it over here, drop it in there, and put 1 flint right here, and it will repair that for you. I don't think we're going to have time to get to the cobblestone gin today. We've been doing this for quite a while, and I'll make a separate video for the cobblestone gin. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe and follow the channel. If you want, I'll be playing this on Twitch. I'll leave a link down in the description, and we're a little bit further along on the Twitch one though. So see you guys.